I was educated in Thornton Township High School. That's important to me, to be able to come back so others can see it, because I've always been a firm believer that in order for you guys to achieve anything that you guys want to do, you guys have to see it. So hopefully today you guys see living proof that whatever you want to do, you can do it. You know why you can do it? Because I did it. And I am not the exception. As people think, I'm the rule. And the rule says if you achieve it, if you want to achieve it, if you apply yourself, if you're disciplined, if you focus and you work hard, you can do whatever you want to do.
With the sweeping wave of federal grant cuts to education programs, including 120 federal TRIO programs losing grant money, what is your message to students depending on these programs?
Well, the message is very clear. We have to now more than ever band together as a community and utilize some of the services that's right within our reach. When you talk about school counselors, you talk about deans and teachers all working together to make sure that the students that we care about and love so much have the resources and access to resources to help them be the very best student they could be at the next level with getting college scholarships and utilizing some of those 501c3 nonprofits as well to make sure that students are taken care of. And my role as state senator, we advocate resources, we appropriate funds outside of the federal funding that's being taken away to make sure that our students are protected.
How would you say that this threat goes beyond just the dollars?
Well, it's more, yes, it's more than just dollars. It's about hope. When you try to shatter someone's hope and their ability to dream, their ability to take care of themselves and elevate above means. Most of the times you have a lot of first generation college students, and when they see barriers to entry to the college sphere, they get discouraged and may not want to excel or exceed, and it gives them a sense of hopelessness. But that's what people like me and my colleagues come into play, and helping our faculty and the people that really care about the students in the school banding together, making sure that we instill hope so they can continue to excel academically.
From Thornton to Northwestern, what kind of support made the biggest difference for you throughout your academic and professional journey?
Well, you know, there's a saying, it takes a village. And I'll be remiss if I didn't say it wasn't just the family structure that I had at home. It was a myriad of things. It was my football coaches, it was my basketball coaches, it was my deans, it was the assistant principals, it was the counselors, the teachers, the janitors, the security guards. It was everyone who had a hand in me reaching my full potential of being just not only an athlete, but a student athlete, because that was something that was important for me as well, to make sure that I wanted to take care of my mom first and foremost and the family dynamics. But more importantly, it was a responsibility that I thought that I owed to my community to go out here in the world and be successful and excel. And that's why I'm back doing the job that I'm doing now, representing my community, because those people who I've just mentioned took so much pride in seeing me being successful and helping me along my journey. So it's special because it wasn't just one person, it was a group of people who saw something special in me to want to help me to be a better person.
To a child, can you talk a little bit about what it means to a child to have someone say, I believe in you?
It instills confidence. Like I tell people this all the time, even with my kids in youth sports, it's enough people talking about the negative things that you don't do well or some of the things that you're challenged with. But when you can accept those things and look at it from a positive view and say, don't worry about the mistake, the next play, or don't worry about that bad grade on that test. Let's study a little bit more and we'll get better. It's all about instilling confidence, because the more confidence you instill in someone, the more that they believe that they can achieve the goal that they're setting out to do.
Based on some of the major transitions and setbacks that you've experienced in your life, how would you say that those moments shaped you in the way that you think about perseverance, especially for students who may be facing similar challenges?
If you don't fail at anything, that means you're not really giving it your best efforts. Because in life, in business, in sports, in anything you do, there are going to be some setbacks. There's going to be some barriers. There are going to be some things that don't go exactly your way, but it's not about the win or the loss. It's about how you respond to the adversity. And there's going to be adverse situations come up in all aspects of your life. So in the realm of school and education, There may be that test that you studied for that you thought that you were going to do well on and you didn't. Maybe you had a little anxiety. Maybe you didn't study the correct way that you thought you did. But it's not about the bad grade. It's about how do you respond? Do you go and continue to seek the information that you were missing? Or do you go ask the teacher to get extra credit to get you up to speed on the things that you didn't do so well on that test? So it's more so about the response versus the result, because the result is a byproduct of how much you continue to go after that goal. So I don't really harp on the negatives. Like I said, I've always been a positive or optimistic person versus a pessimistic person. So I see that as being the roadmap is the response. It's not about the result, the initial result, but it's how you respond to the adversity.
For students who benefit from programs like TRIO, but may not see themselves as political or don't understand that they have power, what would you say about the importance of using their voice when it comes to fighting for opportunities for themselves and their peers?
Well, I think everything has, no matter what you look at and how you view it, everything has a political outcome to it. So I think it's important for early on to let young people know in particular, it's not people say politics, it's more so civics. So I think that's something that the schools can do a better job of because sometimes a lot of people say that civics has left the school. It's about understanding the levels of government and the ability, the power in your voice and how to access that power in your voice, or more should I say, utilize the power in your voice to be able to express yourself so you can know what you can do to invoke change in your community.
You grew up in Dixmoor and attended Thornton Township High School, and today you represent many of those same communities in the Illinois Senate. For students who come from similar backgrounds, what does it mean to you to serve the district that raised you?
As you can see, I'm proud, super excited because I get an opportunity to represent the district that I walked the streets in, the district that I attended the public school systems there, the district that raised me and taught me to become the man that I am today. And what that does for me is special because I've always believed that in order for anyone to achieve something that they want to achieve, they have to see themselves in that position. So I'm living proof, I'm an example to these young men and women that someone who walked the same hallways, the same streets, the same school buildings, and some of the same teachers that they've had can grow into the person that I am today. It gives them hope. It gives them a roadmap. It gives them something to aspire to, because believe it or not, I myself, I want one of these young people to be better than me, to hopefully one day to be able to pass the torch to them so that they can serve their communities better. Oftentimes when people have any type of measure of success, they leave the community which helped them grow to become the person that they are. And I just don't believe in that. I believe in coming back home and giving back and taking a part of the community to build it up and not to extract from it. And I think we have a lot of that. We have a lot of extraction, but not a lot of pouring into. So hopefully I can be that roadmap, that role model for others to look at, others to duplicate, so that we can continue to build the communities that we were born and raised in.
What piece of advice would you have for the young people that live in your district that just are having a hard time as high school students trying to progress in life?
Well, I know every situation is different, but I would say that the two major things that I think anyone needs to be successful, and no matter what genre that you are in or seeking, is one, discipline. You have to be disciplined because you have to formulate a pathway or a plan of consistency, and discipline creates consistency. The more disciplined you are, the more consistent you become. And when you become consistent at something, you become more engaged in that process to say, hey, I'm consistent, I'm disciplined, and I'm going to continue to do this to reach my goal. So that's one thing, I would say discipline. The other thing is the attitude. You have to think positive each and every time. Every day is not going to be easy. Every day is not going to be the same. You're going to have obstacles, you're going to have roadblocks, you're going to have adversity. Like I said before, it's how do you respond to the adversity. So I think attitude is everything. And I say winning is an attitude. Nothing ever great was ever accomplished without enthusiasm. So I think you need to be disciplined and have a great attitude, and those things translate to success. And then there's a lot of other things that you can build upon those two things, but I think those two things are essential. Being disciplined and having a positive mindset and attitude.
why do we need TRIO programs?
We need TRIO programs because although we believe that we have good public school systems and they can be better, there's just not enough resources within the school to provide the kids with everything that they need. And I think TRIO steps in and fills that gap to make sure that, hey, they give support with filling out scholarships, with having essential programming to get kids on the right track to be successful. I'm Napoleon B. Harris III, Illinois State Senator of the 15th Legislative District, and I'm here to let you know that TRIO works.